good. Come on, cheer them on. It's Homestar Primary. Presents Noah's Ark. Cheer them on, ladies and gentlemen. Cheer them on. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Homestar Primary. Homestar Primary. Hey, 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 hey. Boom drop. Boom drop. Boom drop. Boom drop. Boom drop. Boom drop. Boom drop! Boom drop! That's right. Cheer them on, cheer them on. Listen to the bass drums. Listen to
there you have growing years, preschool, Candyland.
Yep.
Lollipops. You can find that they have all the sweet stuff. This is also the Lenten season, so I understand that some people gave us some candy, okay, but these kids didn't give it up. They brought it out.
They did. They brought it out, Ricardo, and they brought it out in the various forms. They went from Skittles to Baby Ruth. They took us all the way back to Baby Ruth. They had Snickers, and of course, you can't forget the little strawberries in there. Then you had the cherry heads. They just brought candy to the streets, and they had 2 choreographed dance sections that were actually dancing and doing the movements. They weren't standing around and just looking at it. They were really moving, and like I said, in unison. If you have not decided to come and see this parade, please, we encourage you to come on down because the kids are putting on a phenomenal performance. Did you see that banner?
Yeah, I saw it, and
Awesome.
that grabbed you right off the top.
Yes, it did. It did. It just speaks to when you really put your imagination to the test, and then you put those skills to work, and parents come together, it's amazing what can happen. So kudos to growing years. They're going to be hard to beat.
I tell you, and they look very good, and all the parents that came out and the support mechanisms, all the hats, and everyone making sure some things happen. Also coming up in just a moment is going to be Holmes Rock Primary School, and they're going to be bringing to you Noah's Ark, the new beginning. And these kids are really doing some things, I believe, that is so important. And the themes.
Yes.
They're hitting the nails on the head.
They are, especially with this being Lent to see Noah's Ark. So that means they had to do their religious knowledge, going back to the Bible and finding the stories, and then making sure that the depiction of the story come to life, that you see it from the front as well throughout the parade, throughout the group. The music, some of them, they need a little more work, but they're going to get there. But I love, there was one young lady, she was just dancing to her own music, and that's what it's all about. It's about coming out and having fun.
That sounds like you when you was in the parade. Let's go to Shane Stubbs, who's standing by. Shane, tell me what you got.
There's definitely a show-stopping experience by growing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up as Louis Yard.
One would even think I think they were driving the crowd with all the candy they were throwing in. But nonetheless, I'm standing by with some cool, energetic, very young ladies.
In the stars,
what's your name?
Rhythm Beyond Lodge.
Have you been enjoying the show so far? Have you been enjoying the show so far? Have you been enjoying the show so far?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part's the Junkanoo wall.
Junkanoo. What's your name?
Nade.
All right. How have you been enjoying the show so far? You been enjoying it?
Yes.
Who was your favorite group so far?
The candy part of the candy people.
I think I can guess why. What? Why were they your favorite group?
Because me and Nella got free candy, and I liked their outfits.
Right now, before I actually got to talk to you, you said you actually wanted to be on the road, so hopefully next year you get to be in Junior Junkanoo, right? Awesome. So far, sir, how have you been enjoying the show?
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Very impressed that they're trying to connect with the audience. I saw that in all the groups. Even the young toddlers, they seem to really want to connect. That's a good, what I call,
That's right.
a learning curve.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Right. How are you looking forward to for the rest of the show? What are you looking forward to for the rest of the show?
Rhythm beyond Mars.
Some discipline from the older ones as far as choreograph and synchronizing with the rhythm. Good themes. I've been looking forward to that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, the crowd is definitely enjoying it. The young ones are definitely enjoying it. Back to you, Rick.
Come on.
I tell you, right now, Holmes Rock Primary is going to be coming out to the parade in Noah's Ark, A New Beginning. Genesis 13:22. I'm going to destroy all flesh because of violence. And so we had the flood, and now you can find that the flood is now what folks are getting. As this place is really being flooded like crazy. But Holmes Rock Primary, which is a small school in the Western District, but the bottom line is they want to be a part of the parade, which is very, very important.
It is. It's important that from the east to the west, everybody participates. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter your ability. Everyone can be a part of this parade. If you're in a wheelchair, if you're walking, if you can crawl. I saw someone in a push. So that means it's endless when it comes to the opportunities for the children. And so we're glad that all of the schools can participate. I know one year we also had the Sweetens Key School that came down and participate. So hopefully in years to come, they'll be able to come back and be a part of this performance.
I believe next year is going to be great, primarily because now that Junkanoo is encapsulated into the curricula of the school systems, so everybody now will be mandated by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and Ministry of Education to make sure that they participate in these parades.
And that's important, Ricardo, that both entities are coming together, because we know sometimes with the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, you set a date and then you have Ministry of Education saying, well, oh, they got to get ready for exams. And so by collectively collaborating on the way forward, it only means that the parade will get better and better for years to come.
What is going to also happen down the road, which I see it coming, is as you just came off of the track and field championships here locally, these events will be placed in calendars.
Yes.
And so because of the calendar, we know exactly when they're going to be coming.
They're going to happen.
It's not the chance anymore.
Yes, I agree with you. Now, only weather can preempt all of that. We know that sometimes if it's a rainy season, if it's windy, then of course you got to change the date. But once it's set, that means that the schools can look forward to this happening on that particular date. So I agree with you.
There you go. And Raven Davis is with us also out here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Raven is moving around. Raven, stay away from the food, but tell me what you got going on downtown.
Definitely staying away from the food, Rick, but let me tell you, I'm having a good time. And I'm here with one of the spectators. Her name is Chanel. She's going to tell us why Junior Junkanoo is so special to her and what are you enjoying about the parade so far?
Well, good afternoon to everyone. Junior Junkanoo is special to me because I love to see the little kids have fun and their dancing and their costume and everything. It's very delightful to see the little kids, So I encourage everybody to come out and, and cheer the little kids on.
Awesome. Now, what school are you pulling for today?
Well, my nieces run for Holmes Rock Primary, so that's where I'm pulling for, Holmes Rock Primary.
And what do you think about their performance?
That's right. Give it up for Lewis Young Primary School, ladies and gentlemen.
All the kids did an awesome
Listen to the
job.
bass drums.
Very nice.
Does it sound like a bucket?
My last question to you, Miss Chanel. Do you think Holmes Rock Primary has it in the bag?
Yeah, Lewis Young.
the question.
Do you think Home Show Primary has it in the bag?
Yes, they do. Of course they do. Yes, they do. But I wish all the kids, I wish all the schools wishes, good wishes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Chanel. Yeah, sure. We're going to be out here all night enjoying the festivities, enjoying the parade. Let me tell you something. I said it last year, and I will say it again this year. I love me some Junior Junkanoo. The costumes are nice, the energy is there, and the weather is just refreshing. But for now, I'm going to send it back to you.
Thank you very much. And, you know, this is where you get people trapped.
Yep.
The way you try and tell them who you pulling for, all right? And so you go from there.
Neutral.
But, you know, there's a little school called Lewis Yard Primary, all right? A little school that had all kind of issues with where they were, had to move to the church, St. Vincent de Paul, and now they're doing their thing. Let's see how they will give you an idea of why Junior Junkanoo is important to them.
All other primary schools out there, Lewis Yard is ready to bring it on to Explorers Way. We're leaving it all on the road. So come correct, because we don't want to hear any crying when we take it all. The music section, we've had some outside assistance with various members of different Junkanoo groups that come and help with scrapers, the cowbellers, and bass line. The students are able to apply what we've learned in music theory and put it into the music. The dancers, they were choreographed by my co-coordinator, Miss Indira Ballard. She had an opportunity to take the younger girls by themselves, put a dance together, and the older girls, they were pretty much able to work independently after she showed them the choreographed moves, and they're just looking so beautiful on the road. Although we had outside assistance from our builder, we also had the students come in and add in their creativity with pasting and painting and with glittering. And you know, they really enjoyed that part of it, that aspect of it, teaching them the art of Junkanoo. Lewis Yard Primary's theme this year for Junior Junkanoo is Junkanoo in the Stars, Rhythm Beyond Mars. This is our take on outer space. You will see the aliens, the astronauts, you know, our boys decked out in stars, our girls in their stars, and showing, you know, the different aspects of outer space. The students are very excited. This is a great incentive for the students because, you know, we know not every student is academically inclined, but when it comes to music, they really have that on deck. They are close professionals. We also have part of our Junkanoo group, our Rake and Scrape band members, playing along with the Junkanoo group. And so this is what they live for. They enjoy it. They eat, sleep, drink Junkanoo. They love it.
There you have it, Lewis Yard Primary, Junkanoo in the Stars, Rhythm Beyond Mars. And the enthusiasm and preparation for this year's Junkanoo Parade says much about why these kids are so trapped in this thing. Now, you could teach art?
I can dance.
Okay, let's move on.
I'll stick to my lane.
Let's go. Here we go. Lewis Yard. There's the banner in the front of you right there. Rhythm and Beyond Mars. What do you think?
I think I'd love to see how they really depict this because the rhythm, we know the music is there. Beyond Mars, let's see what the aliens are going to look like. So take it to the drone and let's come back.
Well, they've got a lot of headdress, and there are the dancers. Here we go, ladies. Enjoy what is now referred to as Junkanoo in the Stars, Rhythm Beyond Mars. This is Lewis Yard Primary School. There you have it, Lewis Yard Primary. Junkanoo and the Stars, Rhythm Beyond Mars. Deep Explorers and the music and the drums and the cowbells and oh boy, you can see they put a lot of work into this and getting themselves ready for the parade. And you can tell the excitement of these kids. Look at their faces. It tells the story. And I like the spacesuits. All right.
I love the spacesuits. The astronauts and those aliens in the green, the lime green, really look amazing. But we have to go to the choreographed dance section for me because, you know, I'm a dancer. But anyway, for the choreographed dance section, I love the silver unitards that they had on, and then they had the tutus with the little rhinestones all over it to glisten. It was really nice. The dancers in the back, in the gold and the brown, everyone looked really good. I wish they had some more lead pieces with them, but nonetheless, Lewis Yard did an excellent job. So I must say, for a small group, they had a lot of heart when they came out on the road today.
And I think that's one of the important part is now they're small.
Yes.
But I know from here on out they
will grow.
Because now that it's going to be incumbent that all the schools have art teachers to teach this particular craft when that is pacing, and then also what you do at lunchtime now in these primary schools will be based on getting ready for the parade once it's on the calendar and we're set and ready to go.
And Ricardo, this is another opportunity for persons who are retired. If they want to do something constructive and be with a lot of the youth, then they can go into some of the schools with permission and teach them how to pace, how to draw out your costume, how to cut, how to make sure that your theme, everything is in there that you need in order to win the parade. And so for somebody who's retired and you want to give back, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to go and be a volunteer.
You made a very good point, because in that area down there, we had Father Reggie and those working out of there, out of St. Vincent de Paul.
Correct.
So there's no excuse now.
None.
Okay? Give these guys something to do rather than hanging on the blocks and do what they can do. We could dig up Fletcher Lewis.
Yes, we
and a few other.
Fletcher lives right in front of the school. He's on the side of it. Yes,
and
his house is right there.
Get them to go across the road and do what they need to do in order to make their parade exciting for these young people. And knowing Lewis Yard and how they are, by themselves for right now, congratulations to them.
I must say congratulations to them and to the teachers, because I know a lot of the teachers, they have gone into their own pockets to make sure that the students participated in this parade today. And, sometimes we say that, the corporate persons will give, but they don't always, because they're trying to give to the senior groups. And so they may not have enough left over to give to the schools. And so therefore, some of the teachers, some of the parents have to go into their own funds and try